That's odd, is that, isn't it? There's a really bright light above Edland. I don't know what that is. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Oh yeah, I can.
Are you not?
Yeah.
How weird is that?
It's almost as though there's something projecting from below. Welcome to Truth Proof. What you're going to see first are a series of frame captures that show an object on or just above the cliff tops between Bempton and Flamborough. It was also filmed on a second camera approximately 2 miles away from a cottage on Lighthouse Road. The person who filmed it had no idea that we were filming it that evening as well. They just kindly sent me the footage the following day. So you're going to see that footage as well. Unfortunately, all this man managed to capture was the bar of light in the sky. What you're looking at now are frame captures of an object that I believe was very close, if not landed on the cliff tops, heading towards Bempton in April 2025 this year. I was up there with my daughter Gemma and her partner Darren, and we'd seen a light moving along in the sky, probably a couple of 100 feet up, just a white light that was pulsing.
Oh, it's hopping about a bit.
Just gone. That you're going to see, not just through the frame captures, but through the sequence of events that unfolded. I don't think I realised what I'd actually filmed until I looked back at it, well, much later, to be honest. It also produced a bar of light in the sky. But interestingly, there's a big gap between the actual light on the cliff tops and the light that's up at cloud base. Whether that's just projecting off the cloud base, I don't know. But it looks like it's a bar of light. In June of 1966, Flamborough fishermen reported seeing a small glowing UFO several feet above their heads whilst hauling crab pots in the boat the Imperialist just off Bempton. I've altered the contrast on many of the frame grabs to actually show you that this object is very, very close to the surface of the cliff top, if not at times on it. I don't believe that it was behind and way into the distance. And my reasoning for that is another man who was staying with his wife in cottages on Lighthouse Road at Flamborough also filmed the bar of light in the sky. And he sent me that footage the following morning. So that places it. It was actually April the 1st, 2025, the same night. He wasn't in a position where he could see the object on the cliff tops, but he was positioned sufficiently so that he could see the object in the sky, the bar of light. What makes it interesting is the fact that where he was on Lighthouse Road and where we were on Bempton cliff tops, sort of, he's looking towards Bempton. So this places the object in between the two, which is interesting. You know, this light that he's managed to film is definitely the same light that we filmed. Did we see secret military tech being tested on the cliff tops? I guess we're never really going to be able to say. In 2004, whilst out walking, a resident of Bempton claimed to have seen a pulsating UFO on the ground close to the old RAF base. He claimed that it pulsed blues and greens and golds and lit up the surrounding air around it. Did we witness something truly anomalous and didn't realise the full extent of what it was at the time? All of these things will remain unanswered, but there's an object clearly there that seems to hover, if not land on the cliff tops or just beyond those cliff tops. So that would place it in between Bempton and Flamborough Head. I don't know if there's a lot more to say on this other than we could have been witness to true visitation on the cliff tops back in April 2025. What do you think? In early September 1970, residents of Flamborough reported seeing a landed flying saucer on the cliff tops of Flamborough Head. Over the days that followed, people went to see the landing traces that were left on the cliff tops from the flying saucer. it's hard to argue with the footage. Something is clearly there. Something that's not a helicopter, not an aircraft, certainly nobody with a torch. And don't forget that prior to this, we'd seen a sphere of light, probably a couple of 100 feet in the air, moving from left to right. And it seemed to hover over that area and just peter out rather than descend. But when we saw it next, it's glowing and pulsing just above or just on the cliff tops. Have you seen anything like this before? Do you think there's an explanation for what I've actually captured on film? Unfortunately, the first sequence of events, the sphere of light, because we see many, many examples of that during our nighttime visuals up in that location. And it didn't seem like anything unusual at the time. Could have just been some kind of navigation light from an aircraft or an helicopter in the distance. Although we heard no sound, there was nothing at all to suggest this was a conventional aircraft. But as soon as that pulsing light began, just above or on the cliff tops, I began to film it. And as you can see, it's an unusual colour. What is also interesting, the colour of the object changes. At times it looks pink, at other times it looks blue, at other times it looks yellow. So the UFO that you saw land at Bempton, what weather conditions that night? Can you remember? I know it's
just clear and calm still, just like it is tonight, but no wind.
right.
Before Christmas, definitely. I remember. It's good. So you've never actually seen that, you know. I never got up to it, but
No.
I can see its lights.
And the sparks. You said the sparks.
Yeah, there were sparks coming off the ground and on the grass.
I don't know, guys. What do you think? Did we see and experience some kind of true visitation on the cliff tops between Bempton and Flamborough back in April 2025? Or are you still so adamant in your mind that nothing of this nature exists? Or is it purely misidentification? If it's misidentification, look at the footage a few times. Tell me if that's an aircraft, a helicopter, or someone with a torch. In the early 1980s, a resident of Bempton saw a UFO landed on the cliff tops. He reported seeing a large, glowing, pulsing object that looked blue and white and many luminous shades, all pulsating on the cliff tops. I think you can see it with naked eyes, but I'm just watching that cloud and it's almost as though there's something projecting from below, but I can't tell. It's not moving, is it? Can you see that, Jerry? Well, I'll hold that. I'll see that. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, I can.
Are you not?
Yeah,
How weird is that?
but that's very bright.
Sure, Darren.
Here, I'll just hold that. I've got it round my neck, but just hold that. Here.
Yeah.
Bright, isn't it?
Well, you can see it with your naked eye.
Yeah. I don't know what to make of that. Yeah. It is, yeah. Trouble is, if you take the camera off it, it'll go.
So that's the flashing light on the horizon.
That's the Flamborough Lighthouse, that, Darren.
Yeah.
Right, that, Gemma. Do you see it with scope? See that bright light on Edland? What we're looking at there, do you think? I'm going to go right to this sense. And did it make any difference? Oh.
It's like white light.
And if you look at that red light to left hand side, I mean that's on a horizon. And that's a rig, I think.
Yeah.
But this bugger, is it fluctuating?
Yeah, it says definitely, yeah. Oh.
That's odd, is that, isn't it? I don't know what to look at that, mate. I just got just for reference, I stood in road of it now. And the light's behind the cloud now.
Is that your file next you got?
Yeah. And just out of interest, I might put thermal on it.
To have the lights behind the cloud,
Yeah.
It's in front.
The cloud's in front of it. I don't know.
It's got one on it.
Yeah. That's interesting. It makes you wonder if it's if that cloud's in front of it.
It was in front of it.
I'm on about the big cloud in front of. Christ, what we're looking at here.
See, the naked eye now, it's flying.
Yeah.
It's quite bright, actually.
I wonder if people can see that from in Bridlington, because it might be a perfectly rational explanation, but it's just flaring up and I don't know. I'm going to stop filming in a minute and just have a look with thermal.
At this moment in time, no one has come forward to say that they saw anything land or within close proximity of the cliff tops of Flamborough Head. But our film from that night clearly shows something. Did a UFO land on the cliff tops at Flamborough Head? Were we watching something from another world? Or is there an earthly explanation? You decide.